The spotlight to the social media sphere. Some images around the war are trending and other images are being removed. On Instagram, the picture "All Eyes on Rafah" is making waves with this AI image of tents stretching into the distance in the desert, a call to action with over 44 million users adding it to their stories so far. But the pro-Israel response with this picture of abducted baby Kfir Bibas in front of an armed terrorist and the words "Where were your eyes on the 7th of October" has been removed from Instagram. So to find out why, we welcome Mazzig, Senior Fellow at the Tel Aviv Institute, influencer and author. So we take a look at these two images and ask the question, why was one of these images removed from Instagram? Your thoughts?
You know, just a few months ago, the entire world has forced Israel and Israel advocates and Jews around the world to prove that Israeli babies were actually killed on October 7th, to prove that 1,200 people were killed on October 7th, to prove that Israeli women were raped, to prove that the hostages are actually held by Hamas, that they are not being treated well. We kept being asked over and over again to prove that we are not lying. And in a matter of few hours, everyone believed what Hamas is saying. And this campaign that is definitely well-funded. You can't get so much traction with just people sharing a post. You have people that don't know what they're even sharing. And at the Tel Aviv Institute, we analyze hate speech online, and we've seen this staggering amount of sharing and people just commenting on it, and it's been just spreading like a wildfire. And you know, it's a numbers game on social media at the end of the day. And the pro-Israel response was actually taken down, which is very shocking and sad, but as I said, it is a numbers game at the end of the day.
And Israelis right now have so much to focus on during a war, including developing security situations as we speak, existential threats. So what more, nonetheless, for those who can focus on social media, could Israelis be doing when it comes to the narratives, the messages and images being shared in the cyberspace?
Yeah, we really need everyone. You know, we're dealing with supermodels and celebrities, people like Dua Lipa and Susan Sarandon and the Hadid sisters and their misdemeanor of the father, all joining on this campaign with, they have millions of followers and people that support them and don't really know what they're posting, but they're all sharing. And I think we need everyone to be part of this fight. And we've seen this playbook happening over and over again by Hamas. And I think it's really important that we speak up, that we share content that is pro-Israel on our platforms. You know, this social media is so powerful, and I'm so afraid because thinking about the Holocaust, I'm thinking that if Hitler had an Instagram account, far more many Jews would have been killed in the Holocaust. And that's terrifying to think about it these days when people are just sharing content irresponsibly and saying, "All eyes on Rafah." Where were your eyes since the 7th of October? Where were your eyes when we told you that our hostages are being abused, that are being raped? Where were your eyes? I think their eyes were shut. And I think now when it's the Jewish nation that is called to task, everyone are piling in because they can't see us as anything else at the end of the day.
An excellent question. Where were your eyes? Mazzig, as always, appreciate your time. Thank you so much for being with us on I-24 News.